How's it going, everybody? We're back. That's right, we're back. And this is how they turned out. I think they're okay. There's not a lot of detail with these ones, so I'm not going to be able to do too much. I'm going to keep them basic and black with just a little bit of color because they're snipers, right? So snipers are supposed to blend in, disappear, So that's what we're going to be doing. And so we're just going to be painting today. Painting and chatting and painting. That's what we do here. The phone fell out and knocked over all my paints. Nothing spilled, luckily, but it made quite the mess. Oh, man. Okay, that should be good. And we're going to paint this blue-haired person. And the only problem I have with this setup is I like to paint to music or a podcast or something. And right now I can't because I'm using my... That was weird. I don't know if you can see this when I... Yeah, that was weird. Alright. Yeah, no, not too exciting watching some schmuck on the internet paint. But, I gotta do something. I'm home all day. Let me, hold on a second. I'll be right back. I'll be back. Don't worry. I returned, as I said. I know you're scared. You're all alone, thinking, "Where's Annie? Where's Annie?" And she's right here. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So that's the only downside about doing this is that I don't have music or a podcast or something. We just have dinner in the oven. That's all we have. Yeah, I definitely want to do like a live stream of paint and play. That would be pretty cool. I think what this video is gonna be is the journey for my my sniper dudes and dudettes. Yeah, these aren't thrilling me like... Oh, hold on. Got a support here. Is that support? I don't know what that is. Yeah, there's just not a lot to these guys. I'm just not super thrilled with them. Oop, excuse me. Sorry. Death Reaper Black. So, down. I didn't shake it up well enough. Gripping, shaking action. I have other blacks, but I wanted to try this one out. This is new. Yeah, there we go. It's 2 thin coats. So, I was thinking, what other stuff can I do besides just painting minis? And I was thinking about it, and I could do like reviews of paint, which I have a set that I could do. Oh, well, that's not a bad idea. Reviewing these oh, somebody's coming in. No, Gills. Come on, there's nobody in here. Just me. The cat has entered the room. Now, normally this is a no cat zone, but sometimes he has special privileges. So I'm going to pause this, deal with the kittens, and I'll be right back. The cat, Gilbert, has been locked away. Well, he's not locked away, he just went to another room. Julie's not in here, he has no interest. But he heard me talking, so I guess he thought Julie was in here. Yep. Yeah, so I'm thinking about doing a review of some paints that I got at a con in December, and then somebody bought me the whole set, and they're cool paints. They glow in the dark or under black light, but the problem is that they just don't cover well. They don't cover too terribly well, and that's kind of important when you're painting minis and you need the paint to cover over a black or something like that, and this paint spoiler, the one I used mostly, couldn't even cover white. There we go. Sorry, I'm not talking as much as I should, but I'm just concentrating. Just concentrate. Painting happy trees. Happy trees. But don't worry, we will do another pick and paint. I don't know. I'll be gone for a while. I'm going to a con in next week, next Tuesday, so I won't be around to pick and paint. But I shall return. See, I just feel like it's lacking something. I don't know what it is. I mean, at least this mini here had the little creature with the cape, which I just love so much. So so there was that, but I don't know. Okay. And then we got Astra Militarum green somewhere around here. Skeleton Horde. Dark Angels green. That's the problem with having a terrible, just chaotic fucking workspace. Because a lot of times these things are right in front of your face. And you're like, where are they? Jeez. Yeah. So this con should be fun. I'm gonna be with my partner for a week. And she's not gonna be working, and we're just gonna be at this con. It's gonna be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. I like conventions. The only problem is I tend to get sick at a lot of cons. So there is that. So the goal is to not get sick. That is our goal. Because I volunteer there for the cheaper tickets. And the last 3 years that we've gone, the last 3 years, yeah, I've been 2 years. I've been sick as a dog both times. Where did we get that? Sick as a dog. Where did that come from? Dogs don't tend to be sick. I know many a dog, and they're many a nice friend. I mean, sick in that they're like, you know, mentally fucked up in the head. I don't know, maybe, but I guess I'd be sick as a dog too. Sorry, I feel like I should be talking more, but I don't know that I have a whole lot to say today. I just wanted to paint a little bit before dinner. So yeah, that's pretty much what they're gonna look like. Yeah, nothing special about them. I mean, when you compare them to Swooping Hawks, I guess those were like some badass miniatures. So, in case you're wondering, this little thing is made by. I've seen custom ones out there that you can adjust the grip, and they made newer ones with a little magnet that comes up to help steady your hand if your hand stutters. So, yeah. I give this one purple hair. I give that one blue hair. So we need a color for this particular hair. I guess we're gonna go with red. Fleshed hair or red. Why not? Why not, I says. Definitely miss music. I could bring down my laptop. I could set that up. That seems like a pain in the ass. I don't know that you people are worth it. I'm joking. I love all 6 people who watch my videos. This one will be a little bit of a longer one. It might not even be done before I leave. Before the con. Sometimes you get these like little tiny pieces of detail that you have to get, and it can be a little challenging at times. It's the red hair. Now, when I got these, I wanted to prime them black, and I wasn't thinking, and I primed them white. So now I gotta paint them all black, and then pain in the ass. I would have rather priming them black, priming them black, and then painting the hands and head white, and go from there, and end the gun. But 'tis what it is. I'll be right back. So I'm about done with this session for now. I'm gonna paint a little bit off camera with some music. But I'll be, when I finish these snipers, if I finish them on camera, great. If not, that's fine too. Then this will just be a video, and then I'll just show you how they're all done at the end. But yeah, for right now, I'm calling it a day recording wise, and I'm just gonna listen to some music and whatever. Okay, so I'll be back. Peace. How's it going, everybody? We're back again. That's right, we're back again. Still painting these sniper people. And fun fact is I can't paint with my glasses on. I have to take them off to see. See, this one has a little pouch, so I can make that pink. So that's cool. And does this one have a pouch? It does. You don't have pouches, though. I guess because you're squatting down. Alright. Gotta shake. I always forget to shake. Up and down, jerking motions. Roommates are stomping around, so I might have to call it a day here. This one has so much more detail on it. Like the little hoods. I guess it's on there too. But I'm painting everything in black. Except the shoulder pads and the little pouches. Okay. I messed up a little bit. Got some on her hair. I don't think she liked that too much. Yeah, these haven't been taken. These didn't take up much time at all. I'll show you what I'm going to paint next. Because I don't have anything else. Well, I do. I have stuff on my priming table downstairs. There's more minis downstairs. And the priming the minis that are primed are for the Aeldari. Maybe one day I'll show you all my collection. There we go. Little knee pad. You know, it's good that I still play with toys after being 46 years old. I think it shows good for my inner child. I think that's good. And you know, the problem with these, like, you gotta figure, I put, like, with minis like these, like this, or even this guy, as much as I love them, you gotta realize they're gonna be on the battlefield. A game of Warhammer 40,000 is taking your toys out of the box, putting them on the table, and then slowly putting them back in the box. Although probably not as well as you want, and then one will break. And then you'll cry. Because that's what life is. Crying over toys. Just ask the government. They hate toys. I might do the belt. Do you have a belt? You do have a belt. You have a belt too. You have a belt as well. And there's the roommate leaving. So I have the house to myself. So I can go a little crazy if I want. And by crazy, I mean I have a couple of beers and watch Phantasm 5. Ever tell you about Phantasm 5? My favorite movie. Such a great film. You know, the Phantasm 5 is really what the Phantasm series should have been all along. You know, it's an epic film of stuff and things. David Hartman, I love David Hartman. I think he's the best director in the world. I mean, the fact that he hasn't directed anything else really since Phantasm 5 should tell you that he is amazing at his job. That he didn't personally shit in my soup, as so many claim to. I'm thinking about this. I'm talking about Phantasm 5. And I'm wondering if, like, the average person would know what the fuck Phantasm 5 is. They'd probably just be like, go get a life. And I had a life. I had a good life. And then it was destroyed by David Hartman. That's good enough. Sometimes you just gotta say it's good enough. Because, like I said, these guys aren't going to be on the table long. So I tend to make sure they're, limited in detail. Because you don't want to spend too much. And also, the points-wise, they're nothing. Because they're just snipers that aren't even really that good. I just always wanted them. And I never wanted to spend the $70. A box of, at my local game store. Hold on. A box of 5 Rangers is $63. This Ranger here, now it's not an official mini, but personally I think it's better. I don't have any of the real. There's a little pink belt there. I like that. I'm gonna do that to the other two. I don't have any of the Rangers. I just never got around to getting them. And there's a con that is coming up. Not the one I'm going to, but the one. But it's a 1 day gaming convention, more or less, and they have a big. Put you there for a moment. They have a big auction, and you can see what you're auctioning off. What you're bidding on. It's not like it's not like a silent auction or anything. It's just if you play games, you get not tokens, raffle tickets, and if you hold on. No, not bad. And if you and you can win them, and they're all there, like, and it's always like old school 40K shit, which I'm hoping to get. And you can buy, you don't have to, like, I'm not gonna play anything. I'm just going there for the auction. Like, I'll show up late because I hate competitive play. And there's gonna be an apocalypse game, which I might play in that if I can get all my Aeldari done. Which is kind of that challenge I said the other day. I said I was challenging myself, and that's pretty much what I'm doing. Challenging myself to see if I can get enough done that I can feel it. Because an apocalypse game, it's a massive game. It's going to be like 6 people, 7 people, 8 people, something like that. 2 sides. Most people will bring like their knights or their titans or what have you. I don't have any of that shit. I just have these and a wraith knight. So, yeah. But I have like 10,000 points of Aeldari. So, and I got some stuff. Like, I have a couple tanks. You'll see one. I can show you one in a second, actually. That has to be painted. I wonder, I'm just wondering now if people will be at all interested in what the hell I'm doing with this, or if it's just going to be like, who cares? Because a lot of my channel is people just saying, who cares? Oh, yeah, playing. I printed this off, oh, it's busted up. Damn cat. I'll have to print another one. This was from my FDM printer, and it could be better. I might have Julie print me off another one. I think it was for Epic, and then she blew it up. But I don't know. Here's a Dread Knight too. I don't know. Did you even see any of that? I'm holding it up here. Yeah. So this is a Dread Knight. Or Dreadnought. Why did I say Dread Knight? Because I was watching a battle report with the Dread Knight here. In case you didn't see it. And you can see the lines from the FDM printer. It's a spool that heats up. And we don't have that anymore. We just have the resin printer. Because God knows we have enough terrain. We don't need any more. No more terrain, please. God, no. Ooh, you know what? I can make some terrain out of this little tank, though. Yeah. Maybe have it in it. Yeah. That's possible. That's possible. Okay. I didn't get your hand way enough. I gotta hit these guys with some black wash too. Black wash, what it does is well, what am I telling you? If you're watching me, you should know. Yeah, so I'm wondering if anybody's finding this interesting or just enjoying me talking. I don't have anything I want to say. I just want to paint and share it with you people. You fine people. You fine people. Yeah, so I'm really excited about going away next week. I need it. My mental health has been not good, to say the least. Not great. Not great, Sam. Kyle never fucking comments on. He never asks me if I'm okay. But Kyle. There is no Kyle, by the way, so don't ask me. I just made it up. Trying something here. There you go. Can you see it? Yeah. Our neighbors are so fucking loud. I've lived here 8 years. Before these new neighbors came in, you didn't hear fucking peep one from these fucking people. Now all of a sudden, you can hear everything they do. And the house is ancient. It's almost 200 years old. I live in a duplex. I hear a cat walking. They hate when we're in the paint room. Because they, obviously they want the attention. So, as you saw Gills earlier today invading. Can you hear them? I hope you can. Wow, 17 minutes. Alright, let's see what we can do here, because I messed up. There we go. Alright. Yeah, so thinking about it, I leave Monday. This will come out sometime this weekend. I hope. As long as I can finish up all these fucking minis. And, oh. Excuse me. There's no one in here, Gills. There's nobody in here for you. I'm sorry. Your mother's not home. She's at work. Sorry about that. Gills doesn't quite understand or care. Alright, now we got these guns. I think the pink, and it helps with my army going forward because they're this color and pink. Now these are the ones I painted before, and apparently these are the leaders or characters of the unit. And I'm not a fan of the pink. I'll tell you why some other time, or the blue. Frankly, I'm tempted to just leave them off the battlefield because they don't look quite right. And it's a squad of 5 is your typical squad. So, oop, I forgot something. God, they're so loud next door. They like throw balls. They have these evil fucking dogs. Like I don't mind dogs. I'm not a dog person. I mean, when I lived in Connecticut, I would stop and pet every dog I saw on the street. But like I'm not like they're cute. So yeah, I just had that little trim there. I forgot. I might stick some tufts on there, so it looks like they're hiding, they're blending in. I don't know. I might not. I haven't decided yet. Quit pressuring me. Where's Militarum? Okay, here it is. It's gonna be a long video. Yeah, but let me know if you'd agree music would be better. Just now that we can do this, I don't know if you can go live from your phone if you have under 500 subs, because that would be kind of cool. God damn. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Just like do this only with a chat room and occasionally looking up to see what people are saying. Yeah, that'd be cool. I don't think they let you go in the landscape mode is what I think happens. But this weekend I'm gonna go to Walmart and see what I can see, because I have a Walmart credit card, so it's only paper money. Yep. They're done. Gil's still knocking on the door. Gil, you can't come in here, buddy. Once I get this one done, and I do the hair on this one, I'm gonna call it a day. I feel like I've been painting all day. Door's locked, Gills. I know. Does anyone else have conversations with their cats, or is it just me? So yeah, I think this is the direction the channel's gonna go. At some point, I have a room for nothing but wargaming. So I have a table and I have a board and I have endless terrain. The only problem is I have 2 battle mats. Now, a battle mat goes on the most of my viewers don't know anything about wargaming, so that's why I'm explaining it. But a battle mat, it's like you put it down, and I'll have like a street or like a factory setting and spots you can put buildings and stuff on. Okay. This is the guy we're going to be painting next. I forget what his name is in the game because he's a named character, but I'm just gonna call him Apone. or Dylan. Which one do you think it should be? Should it be Apone from the drill sergeant from Aliens, or Dylan from Predator? I can't make up my mind. You tell me. But this is gonna be the next mini. I've had this mini for many years. I'm just getting around to it. I have so much shit that I have to paint. This is cool. Can you hear this now? I'm gonna go. Let's do her hair real quick. And we're gonna do it blonde. Yeah, this is. I feel like a kid hiding from his fucking her parents, because they're fighting. God knows what they fight about too, because I hear it and it's like gibberish. My house too. I wish they never. What do you think? That is fucking bright ass yellow. All right. If I finish this one, I'll bring you back at the end for the basing. Okay? All right. Bye. All right. Well, we're just about done here with this person. I just need my militarum green. You know, here's what I don't understand. You can't stand her. She can't stand you. Why? And you have kids, so your kids are listening to this. I don't know if you can hear it or not. It's a really bad fight. He's punching the holes in the wall. Jeez. He's done. So do I. I hope they're happy. I don't know if you can hear this, but it's comical in the saddest fucking tones, since there's a little kid involved, and this poor little kid's probably outside walking the dog while his mother and father fucking tell each other they hate each other and they hope they die, and you know, but what, like, just leave. Like, isn't it better to just not fight constantly 24 hours a day? You know, like, just leave. Go, go to the Mr. Bean bar in Vietnam. The Mr. Bean themed bar in Vietnam. It holds the secrets to the cosmos. You know, that's what I say. You're gonna fight with your partner? Go to Vietnam. Go to the Mr. Bean bar. That's what I would do. Now, I don't know how you know what you do once you get there. But I'm sure you can work something out. No, really. I mean, like, what? Just break up. They're not even married at this point. They're just fighting with each other. Okay. Now you might be asking yourself, Annie, these bases look fucking pitiful. And I would say, how dare you? I did a little test on Apone. Tell me what you. I did his hat. The militarum green. Alright. This is my own custom blend. I have to make more of it, actually. This is official sand from New Jersey, Ocean City, 9th Street to be exact. Here's a little seashell. And then I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some. It looks like parsley flakes in here. Just a little bit. Just add a little flavor. I got more too. I like these. I got these for my birthday. I haven't touched them. By the way, I wasn't joking. There is a Mr. Bean themed bar in Vietnam. Like I've fought with my partners and other roommates before. I mean, I guess it can get pretty heated, but this is like a regular thing, you know? Okay, now. We got my personal mix. Do I have any more? What is that? What is this? Oh, these are little rocks. Let's throw some little rocks in there too. Why not? Just mix it up a little bit. See, the lore of my army is that all my armies, because they all have the same basing, more or less, add or subtract, give or take. They come from the planet Ocean City, New Jersey. After New Jersey falls off into the ocean. Okay, so what color are we going to use for the base? I hear you ask. That's a good question. I have a khaki somewhere. Command khaki. I have a spot just for the command khaki right here. All right. Now it doesn't matter if I get any on the feet or not, because like have you ever like stood on a beach? You know you're gonna get sand everywhere. It's coarse. It gets everywhere. I don't like it. Like I legitimately hate sand. I love the beach because I love going in the water, but I hate sand. I don't always do the bands, the little ring around the center of the base. I probably should, to be fair. Oh yeah, no, we're not done with these guys. We're gonna try something out actually. Once they get based. I don't know what I have no foggy idea what kind of project I'm gonna start next. I have a feeling it's gonna be cool. Is another one done? He's not up here right now. It's in the basement, where I would show it to you. No, thank God. I think they're done fighting. I've said that before, and it's like, no. He has a fucking temper. Like I said, 7 years, never had a peep from a fucking a roommate or a neighbor, and then all of a sudden, this lunatic buys the place, and he hates the way. Like I know he hates us because not because we're trans or anything, but because our yard is a mess. Because I haven't been in a mental space in the last couple of years to do anything about it. But this year I'm going to try, at the very least. But again, it's not on me. I'm not the only one that lives here, so I shouldn't, I shouldn't take it upon myself. Other people live here and can contribute to the house. All right. So that was that. Let that dry for a minute. Ah, yes. Tufts. I think I'm going to put it on the shoulder pads that they don't have. Let's just try it with this person here. Yeah, why not? I don't think it's too bad. Because, they are snipers, so that, they want to be low to the, they want to, they kind of want to, well, that gun's not done. Because it's all about immersion. When you get, like, unfortunately, finding someone with a fully painted army is not fucking easy, apparently. That's the one thing. It's the one thing I don't want to do with my channel, is start doing games and people not having their bases or their minis painted. Because the internet can be cruel. So because once you have when you're on the board and you have all your I don't know, what should this person have, and you have your everything set up, it can be quite immersive, and I think that's what people like, nice immersive narrative battles. But people got to paint their shit, and people get addicted to the buying and the putting together. Not so much on the painting. So I don't know what the little round rim of the I guess black. Excuse me. All right. Actually, we're gonna do it with this blue color because I'm lazy. Basing is my least favorite fucking thing in the world. We just print bases now. Resin bases. Because they just look so much better. They're not done. I kind of told you they weren't. Man, their dogs are barking. Glad I'm not out there. Because this poor little kid's like walking this dog. And this dog is like a fucking beast. You know? I mean, they're pit bulls and there are two of them. And this kid's trying to hold them both back. Every time, they look at me and they're like, "You're dead." Everybody else is like, "Oh, look at the cute doggies." I'm like, "Yeah, they fucking mine." These things want to kill. I don't have beef against pit bulls, but I do have beef against scary dogs. I got bit in the ass once when I was a little kid. Not a fan. It was a German Shepherd named Sheba. And not all the tops are staying on. It's okay. Kind of rushed these. I'm not feeling great about them. I mean, they look fine, I guess. Military green, we need you one more time. So what I'll do is I'll hold each one to the camera so you can see. We got this one. My personal favorite. This one. I guess you can see them. You don't need me to point them out. The little tops didn't stay on. Not that ever now. I'll glue them on later. Alright, well, that is done. 3 parts. I'll try to pump my back. And yeah, we're done. So remember, it's not the end of the world. It's just the end of the day. Peace out.